It's time for the rundown. Tune in as Amelia and Lori amuse you with their guilty pleasures, share the unsung promo hero of the week, and help decipher all those impossible text acronyms.
Hello and welcome to episode 70 of the rundown. That's a big number, Lori, considering we only
That's such a big number. We're so young though.
I felt 70 this morning when I got out of bed. Before we get into it, I'm going to get into our sponsor because I know you and I digress very quickly. So today's sponsor are our friends over at BEL Promo. BEL Promo is the home of 12-piece minimum everything. They offer simplified pricing, one low setup, and never repeat setups, regardless of the number of colors, locations, or decoration method. BEL Promo has the largest inventory of product styles and colors in the top categories like drinkware, bags, writing instruments, and apparel. Be the reason someone smiles today and check out belpromo.com.
Thanks, guys. They're so good. Look how pretty
I gotta give them a shout out. So Tom made these for my daughter's school trip. A group of kids went to San Francisco for journalism. And so several of the kids had not flown before, so I wanted to make sure they all had water bottles for traveling, and they were doing a lot of walking. So they put these together for me. So cute. And then I have some extras, and everybody in my family uses them so that I could identify mine. I put a sticker on it.
Oh, I'll be nice. Yes. It's so true.
That's totally me. That's literally what I will tell them.
Only if, right? Only if we could get people to be smarter. So great.
Oh, so thank you, BEL Promo, for being a sponsor, a good friend. They also are the folks that made our rundown t-shirts, which we're going to have to get a new limited edition for this year. 2024 is a new year. We got to come up with something new.
Something new. And I only have a few. I'm looking at my closet. I only have a few left, Amelia.
Yeah, I think I have like 2 left in my closet.
Yeah. So we definitely need to come up with something fun.
Okay. So, yeah, I have some ideas, but I don't want to spill the beans on here. So
No.
So what have you been up to?
I have been home for 9 days.
Is your husband like, who are you and why are you in my house?
He's like, normally asks like, okay, so where are you going this week and when are you coming home? And this now he's like, when are you leaving? When are you getting the heck out of here? I know, it's been so great. David went up to Idaho to work an event for us. And so I have been home, which has been so great. And just getting like stuff done, appointments and stuff done. So really, really nice. It's been so good.
Awesome. Well, you didn't share. You had a gala since you were getting ready to go to a gala, and you sent me a text of the 2 dresses you were deciding between, but I never saw the finished product like you at the event. So you
didn't? Oh my gosh, I need to send you this picture, and I'll do it right now just so you have it. So Amelia, it was so fun. It was definitely I'm fairly new to the town, but in my other towns, I was in Rotary. I was, president of youth foundations. Like I was very immersed in the communities, and I'm not there yet. So this was like a big deal for me to go. But like the owner of half of Prescott, the James family, like the grandpa and grandma were there. And it makes me think like Yellowstone.
Yeah.
So it was super fun, but it was totally black tie. I sent you a picture. I wore my black dress.
Okay, good. That's the one I picked.
It's the one you picked. I still have the pink one because I think I can pull that off, like even in Hawaii with some cute little sandals. And so I think that the pink one where it was two-toned, I can wear, like dress it up or dress it down. Okay. But thank you for your help because I sent you videos.
I will check it out here in a little bit when we're done. Let's see. What have I been doing?
What have you been doing? Kids are back in school.
Kids are back in school. Full on sport mode. I got my new Baldwin hat.
So cute. It looks like it's got a little glint on it.
It does. They're little glitter.
So cute.
Yeah,
So
there's
cute, Amelia.
That it maybe has been there for a little bit, but I just found it. But they do all kinds of decorating, so embroidery, heat transfer, silk screen, screen print. So they do a lot of mostly Baldwin, like for our community, like all the different teams or whatever. And I went in there and I needed a shirt for tonight because it's a really big game in our hometown, and I didn't want to wear an older one. I wanted something new. And they're like, well, we don't have that one, but we'll make it. Come back tomorrow. So they were making it for me, and then I'm going today to pick it up.
And so football tonight.
Tennis. I've watched my daughter play tennis a couple times. My son's got 8th grade football. So every week I have 3 to 4 events to go to between high school football, junior high football, tennis.
So fun. I miss those days, Amelia. I have to tell you. I miss it so much. I know you're like, it's a lot, and I remember it being a lot, but I miss it. Did I tell you that I'm now like the biggest fan for the women's soccer team at Embry-Riddle?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, so I'm showing up at their games, and it's just that's been really cool just to watch. But I love that. I love just watching the youth sports. It's just super cool.
The other thing I have to give an update because in our last recording I was so excited that I got my new fancy oven, right? Hold on.
Oh my gosh.
So I got my new fancy built-in oven. It's got the microwave convection on the top, the oven in the middle, and then the warming tray. So they were installing it the last time we recorded. Yes. So I was like, oh, if you hear the noise, blah, blah, blah. We were busy. That was a Friday. We were busy doing stuff. Saturday, Sunday, my husband and son are making some chicken wings. They put it in the oven. I'm downstairs. They hear a pop, and then I get yelled at. The oven shattered. The glass door shattered the first time we used the oven.
What happened? I know. No. Oh my gosh.
It just shattered. They were baking something. It had been on for like 5 minutes, and poof, they heard a big bust, and they looked, and there's glass everywhere.
Oh my gosh, Amelia.
I know. So today the repair guy came because it's under warranty. It's brand new. Like we had literally, that was the first time we turned the freaking oven on. And he came today with glass to repair it. And he was like, there's actually a defect on the inside of the door. There was like just enough like of a dent or something that it was causing pressure buildup. So when it got heat, it was causing pressure in those points. So that's why it just shattered everywhere. So he has to order a new interior for the oven door. So it'll probably be another week before I have an oven. So yeah, at this point, it'll be like 10 months that I'm not had a freaking oven.
So just curious, can you tell them you want a new one? A new oven? Or do you, I mean.
No, because it took me 8 months to get this one in.
Well, maybe they ordered 2, Amelia.
Oh, yeah, they're super expensive, but he said it shouldn't take more than a week to get the part in. So he'll come back, he'll take the whole door off and just replace the inside and put it back on. And I'm like, we're going to turn it on.
Scary.
I'm not leaving until we know that it's not going to bust.
That is a little scary and a little dangerous.
I mean, it's just the way shit falls for me right now. Like, it just doesn't.
You're so funny. You're so funny.
Oh, okay. Well, on some happy news, Lori, give me a tip that I can use. Give me something that will all these woes
that'll get you going. Yes. So Amelia, we've talked about this, but it's been a while since we've talked about it. So the blue zones. Blue zones are absolutely amazing. If you guys have not heard about it, there's different places in the world where people live very healthy and long lives, like to 100 plus, right? So, I mean, so just crazy.
There's a new show, I think it's on Netflix, and it talks about the blue zones. I haven't watched it yet.
Yes, and that was what I was going to talk about. So Netflix, it's how to live to 100 wherever you are in the world. Because before what they were saying is like these 7-8 places that are the blue zones, like you need to move there, right? One place is it's Yorba Linda, California, so Southern California. You don't necessarily need to live there. It's what they're doing day to day that is getting them to live to 100. So yes, Amelia, that is on Netflix, and it's new. It just released in August. But How to Live to 100 wherever you are in the world. And just a reminder, some 9 traits that are shared by locals of the Blue Zones is the 80% full rule. Say that fast. That's a mouthful. So you don't have to eat to where you're so stuffed that you're uncomfortable. Like, you just don't have to do that. Natural daily movement, which we talk about all the time, getting out and just moving the body. Distress habits, sense of purpose, so important. Of when you wake up and having that intention, what are you going to do today? Family focused, 5 p.m. wine in moderation with friends. You see how they put that on there, but it's lighter. Yes, yeah. People that are living do have wine daily. Plant focused, belong to a community, and keep healthy friends. And keep healthy friends is mental as well as it is physically, like just having a good group of friends. Like you, Amelia, you're a good, healthy friend for me.
Toxic friends are
easy? So take those tips, but I've talked about every single one of those things on the Blue Zones. And the reason I'm just bringing this back up, it's been at least over a year since I've talked about it. But this new Netflix, and again, if you Google even just Blue Zones, there's different documentaries on the Blue Zones, and they follow people. I know one place is in Sardinia, Italy. It's fascinating. Very, very fascinating.
Okay, again, what the name of the Netflix series is, so people can start watching it to learn. It's called
it's called How to Live to 100. Yep, wherever you are in the world, that's what it's called. On Netflix, it's popping up. I didn't see the rating, but it's up there. It's like I believe in the top 10 right now. And watch it. It's not long. It's less than an hour.
Yeah. Okay.
It's so good. And people say, usually when I start coaching them, before I can get them to fill out their intake, they'll say, "Are you going to have me stop drinking my wine that I love?" I'm like, "No, I'm not actually. No, I'm not going to have you stop drinking your wine." I wouldn't have any clients if that happened. It'd get around really quickly. Lori's making me stop my alcohol. No, I'm not going to make you stop. But isn't it fascinating? So these people, they do their daily 5 o'clock wine.
I concur with that. Every time I say, I'm not going to drink this week, I'm just going to dry out, it never fails that is the week where I feel super stressed, or the kids have started pissing me off, where I'm like, I need to go have some wine and get in a different room, or I'm going to start yelling at them. So I need to just quit saying I'm not going to drink this week, because if I say it, it's like double the intake as opposed to just
just having I know. So you don't need to say that anymore.
Never have I.
No, super, super powerful though. It's amazing what just some little tiny adjustments. And I will always tell you guys, don't go in and do all 9 of those. Start small. Just pick a couple. See if you can create habits out of them. Yeah, exactly. So I love it. Okay. What about you?
Well, I have not really scarred my children lately. We've been way too busy, other than yelling at games and stuff, but really at football, they can't hear me, so it does no good. I did cheer for my daughter, which I'm sure she was annoyed. She was playing doubles with one of my friend's daughters, and so I was cheering them on. I was like, if I do it and yell at both of them, then they can't get mad at just one of us. But the most recent thing that probably made my kids get flush was we took them out boating last weekend, and they each brought a friend with them. So I had 2 16-year-olds, 2 13-year-olds, and then just me and my husband. We went out, we just kind of parked, paddled around, floated, did our own thing. And of course we start playing the music really loud. And my daughter had the slow stuff, and we were like, what the hell? Are we trying to take a nap on the boat? Let's get the tunes going. So we put the old 90s hip hop on. And then of course I get into it and I start singing to all the lyrics. And my daughter is floating out in the water in her life vest with her friend, and they're looking at us. And I don't know what they said, but I was like, you want to see this guy dance? And so I was threatening to have my husband get up on the front of the boat on the platform and dance with his, in his swim trunks. And they're like, please no, please no, please no. I was like, do it. And he's like, started to pretend like he was, and then he didn't. But that's probably the most embarrassing thing that we've done lately: threatened to dance hip hop style in front of their friends.
That I'm wondering if some of our adult friends would be like, don't do it either. Like, don't embarrass me. I think it's awesome. I think it's so awesome.
I'm like, hey, we're having fun too. We got to get into the music. We're just chilling. No one's around us. I don't know anybody.
I love it, Amelia. I would.
Lori.
How fun to be on the boat, though. Like, that's so fun.
Yeah, we really haven't gotten to use it very much this summer, just with camps, and my daughter was working and just traveling, and so I don't know if that was the last weekend. We might be able to get out one more weekend, but the water will be too cold. We'll just.
That's what I was just gonna say. It's probably like almost time to put it away for the winter, right? Winterize it.
Yeah, we can go out on it and just not get in the water, but
yeah.
So, Lori, guilty pleasure.
Guilty pleasures.
What have you been watching?
So, I'm such a dork. Manifest is back on season 4. It's the last season, Amelia, and it's like 20 episodes, I think. And do you remember when we first started recording? So, however many episodes, we're at 70. So this is a long time ago. But I love this so much, and now I'm obsessed with so AJ in the movie and Mackenzie. They are a couple in real life. So now I'm stalking them. They're so pretty together. So pretty. Do you know what I'm talking about on Manifest? So it's like the 2 stars. They're both cops in the series.
I know Manifest. I watched the first season when it was on regular TV, and then I just kind of got out of it, and I never watched it again.
Oh my gosh. So obsessed with it. It's getting good, but it's the last season. It's done after this. Because they weren't going to even do a 4th season, but there were people, probably me, that called in.
Right.
Yeah, like you can end it like this. So they are a couple, and they're just super, super cute. So initially when the Manifest started, they were a couple on the series. And then stuff started happening, and Mac hooked up with Zeke. So they're married now. Zeke and Mac are married. So AJ still is a cop. And they were partners, I think, actually, too, Amelia, which was kind of cute and sexy. So now when I went down a rabbit hole, which I do, they are a couple in real life, and they're just so cute. I should have given you a picture to throw them up together, but they're super cute. It's okay.
Yeah. I don't know who you're talking about, who I don't know characters, but it's okay. It is a cool show. It's super out there. So
it's out there. Yeah, it's out there, but
what really happened?
Yeah, and they've got all these powers and stuff. So it's just, it's fascinating. What have you been watching?
So there is a new show, and I think I have finished it. It's a slow release, which I hate, because once I find a really good show, I just want to binge the whole thing. But this is on Amazon Prime, and it's called The Lost Flowers of Alice Hart. And Sigourney Weaver is in it. You know who Sigourney Weaver is, right?
Me too.
You do?
Me too.
And she's but she's in it. She plays a grandmother. So the basis is it's filmed in Australia, and there's an abusive man, and this little girl survives a fire. Her parents both pass away. She goes to live with her grandma, who is Sigourney Weaver, and she has a flower farm where people that are trying to have like a safe haven for domestic situations or need to rebuild themselves, they work there. So it's a safe place where everything is locked down. Men aren't really allowed there. And it's like therapy for them. And they talk through the flowers. So all of the flowers have a meaning. So you can literally have a conversation just by putting different flowers together. And the abuse cycle ends up continuing, and there's a bunch of stuff. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but it is really, really good. I told my best friend about it when we saw each other a few weeks ago. And then she texted me because it didn't say like when the last episode was. And she's like, what the hell? Is that it? Is that how it ends? And I was like, I don't know. I'm at the same spot as you, girl. We just got to wait another week and see if there's another one. And so I think The Lost Flowers of Alice Hart, Hart. It's really good. And the like going out and well, you go to Australia, but there's like a refuge where the girl works for a while, like out in the wilderness kind of, and it's really, really pretty. Really good story. Sad but good. I might have cried a few times.
Oh, okay. So that might be something I can do. I can watch this next week.
Yeah, don't watch it like right before you're getting ready to go do something, because I can't tell you which episode is sad, but you don't want red eye and like.
Oh, I will watch it. I try to watch I have such a long list. I can't watch as much as you do, and I don't know why.
Well, it's because anytime I like work out, I have my tablet on. Nice. So if I'm like biking or whatever, I put my tablet on. Sometimes I just do it for noise, like just in my office, I'll have it set up like nice. Just like I have a TV on in the background, but I'll have that kind of set up. Or
speaking of workouts, Amelia,
I'm a lot of TV.
Speaking of workouts, let me see your guns.
Oh God, I don't want to embarrass. No, you have big guns. I have.
You have been working out. I'm so proud of you. I mean, you're working out. Something new. Yeah, you're doing Pilates.
Yeah, there is some like where you're on the wall like doing stuff, but a lot of it is lower.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like it because it's low impact. It doesn't hurt my knees. Yeah. This new app that I actually paid for, they're like 15-minute segments, and it will count it down. It starts and it tells you what to do while it shows you, and then you do it, and it goes to the next one. And if you're not, it'll say, how was this? Was this good? Not enough, blah, blah, blah. And if you say not enough, it'll give you options for different videos. And so you can select if you want to go out and do more. And it has a water count, like the app helps you keep track of your water, your food. My watch is sunk to it. So it's kind of like Fitness Pal, only it has Pilates attached to it. And it was like $8 or something.
I'm so proud of you. When I called you the other day, you're like, I'm doing wall Pilates. Oh my gosh, call me later. Like, that's so good. So good, Amelia. Yay.
It's a good break. Even if I only get in 15 minutes in the middle of the day, it's good to like just get away from my office, go downstairs, do that. I start sweating. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Sweating.
It's so good. I'm super proud of you.
Well, I got to keep it up, and hopefully I have a nice tight focus by next swimsuit season.
You will. You'll have a nice little peach.
A nice little peach.
Little peach.
Oh, like a baby butt.
Baby
butt. Okay, Lori. So I put together national holidays, and I also have 2 new terms I had never heard of, and Maddie and Hallie that I work with said they are the new lingo to know. But first, we're going to do national holidays for Friday, September 22nd.
Okay.
I'd make a guess, but it's literally, again, just random people making up random shit. So,
right.
One that you like, today is National Dear Diary Day. I know you're a fan of like journaling.
Yes.
Intentional. So it's
Dear
National
Diary. That is super cute. I'm trying to think. It was it's Dear Abby. Does that ring a bell to you, Dear Abby?
Yeah, that was when people would write in and ask for advice.
Yeah, and that was just like kind of like that reminded me too of like a diary thing. Like there was all sorts of stuff people would write in about. But that when you said Dear Diary, it reminds me of Dear Abby too. Super fun. Did you have a diary growing up with like a little locket on it?
I did not. My kids do. I don't think they've written in them. I think my daughter did when she was younger. I think most they just drew in them, but they don't write stuff down, man. And there's a record. Like The key is attached to the diary for both of my kids. So literally I could just open it at any time.
I know. I was asking because, when you're little and you think like, oh my gosh, I've got a lock on my diary. It's like, that's not like you could take a bobby pin and just like pop it open, but
don't write the darkest secret.
No, don't do that. Okay. So it's a National Dear Diary Day.
National Dear Diary. It's also American Business Women's Day.
Wow.
Yeah. It is World Car Free Day. So encouraging people to not use a car, to use a bike or walk or,
hitchhike.
Hitchhike. No, because then you would get into a car.
That's true. That's
not
true.
using the car, like for one day, no cars to like save on emissions.
That would be amazing.
My favorite, which I wish I could do tonight, but I have football games, is Girls Night In. It's National Girls Night In.
Oh, so fun.
Have some wine after 5, have your ladies over, and just stay in and binge watch.
I love it. And send the guys to a hotel.
Yes. Or out, just in the yard.
Well, since it's no car-free day, send them on foot to go to the hotel.
Yeah.
You're going to walk.
On horseback.
Horseback. Yeah, exactly. I love it. So good. It's funny you just said that. I just texted a group of girls I usually go wine tasting with in San Ynez. I'm like, girls, fall is here. Like we usually go in the fall. And trying to coordinate school teachers and attorneys and like everybody's schedule is just so hard.
Mm-hmm. I get it. Okay, I got 2 new terms for you. So you're ready to be cool, the cool auntie. You have your niece that comes and stays sometimes, so you got to drop some of this on her. So the first one is, I guess, super popular. I don't know if it's on TikTok or just what the kids say, but it's girl dinner. Have you ever heard anybody use the term girl dinner in a sentence?
Like GIRL dinner? Girl dinner?
Yeah, like the word girl, a girl, 2 words, girl and dinner. It means something.
Girl dinner.
Because when I don't have kids, this is literally what I do. So it's dinner made up of a bunch of snacks. It's a girl dinner. Do you ever have a girl dinner?
Every night I have a girl dinner.
Yeah. I'm like, I'll have some cheese and crackers, maybe some popcorn later, little whatever. Yeah. That's a girl dinner.
Gosh.
So when you have your girls' night in,
you have a girls' dinner. I love it. Isn't that just like instead of saying charcuterie board, but I guess not, because a girl dinner is like little bits of several things. Like you said, popcorn and
random. Whatever. Yeah, just snacks, a bunch of snacks.
So crazy. Okay, girl dinner.
Okay, this one is good, and I'm gonna use it. We'll find people and we'll give them this title. So it is called beige flag. It means something. Have you ever heard anybody say, that's a beige flag?
That is a spy. I don't know.
No. So instead of a green flag, or even worse, when you have a vibe with somebody or you see him and you're like, oh, red flag, like he stole us with his mom, red flag. So instead of a green flag or a red flag, it's a beige flag. So it's a neutral. It's not a green flag or a red flag in a person, but something weird that they do. So if they do something kind of off, but it's not quite a red flag, it would be a beige flag.
So I'm a beige flag all day long. Like, seriously.
Maybe they chew with their mouth open and you're like, ooh, beige flag. Like, it's not a red flag, like a deal breaker, but it's enough.
This is crazy what these kids come up with. I tell you, it's so crazy. Like the craziest thing.
So it's in between. It's not a hard no or like a thumbs up. It's like, explore a little bit more. You don't know. They can go either.
That's interesting. I love all these little new terminologies. Next time I see Hallie, I'll throw something out. She goes, dang girl. I'm like, I learned it from you.
Yeah. I know. And you got to meet Maddie because she's young and fresh too. So they have all this. the lingo.
I'll see them in Vegas.
Yes, Vegas. It's gonna be here soon.
Amelia, this year's gone. Like literally gone. I mean, it's just insane. I'm already scheduling planning for 2024 Q1. It's insane. Budget, all that kind of stuff. It's just crazy.
I think that means we're getting a lot older because when you're younger, time seems to drag, especially when you were in school. But now it's going so fast. I'm like, what month is it? What year is it? Like, am I that old that it's flying? Literally.
I know. It's insane. It's insane. I know. It's crazy.
All right. Well, girl, wrap it up. Thank you again to our sponsors, BEL Promo. Be the reason that somebody smiles. Check them out at belpromo.com. Be sure to comment with your guilty pleasures, your recent binges. Don't forget to nominate an unsung hero. Oh my God, I'm such a bonehead. I forgot to do the unsung hero. We're going to just add it in right now.
I love it. Perfect.
So, yeah, let's go out on a high, a good note. So, here's a message from our unsung hero nominee.
Hello, my name is Mandy Cousins. I am with I Promote You, and I am also the 2023 Arizona Promotional Products Association president. My dear friend Lori Bolton with Totally Bamboo asked if I would give her a clip for her unsung hero skit, so here I am. My unsung hero is Laura Minari. She is ASPA's executive director and the backbone of what ASPA does. She helps me out regularly. I've known her about 2 years, and like she's put up with me a lot in the last 2 years. The emails, the calls, all my questions. So not only has Laura become a very good friend, but I really love and respect what she does for the association. She gives it her all. From helping plan events, we've started up a monthly newsletter that she's a very big part of putting together and distributing, and just being there for myself, the rest of the board members, and then all of our members, whether distributors or all of our suppliers, our wonderful suppliers. So thank you so much, Laura. Appreciate everything you do for us. And even though I'm passing the baton off to Ryan in December, I'm probably still going to be handling some events and helping out where I can. So you can't get rid of me that easy. All right. Thanks so much. Thank you, Laura. Thanks, Lori.
Oh, that was great. And it was a little hard to hear her. Looked like she was getting ready to go surfing. There were surfboards hanging up behind her. But that was Mandy Cousins from Bright Promotions. And her nominee, is Laura? What's Laura's last name? I didn't catch it.
Minari. Minari. So, yep. She's with, Mandy's with I Promote You.
I Promote You. Sorry. I don't know why I had Brighter Promotions.
It's okay. I Promote You runs a division in I Promote You. And then Laura is the ED. She's the ED for ASPA as well as RMR. So she's definitely... she's an unsung hero to a lot of us.
Yeah, being an executive director is no easy task. So
no.
Kudos to anybody that takes on that job. That's a lot. Board members are extra. I know because I'm on my regional assistant. Sometimes we can be like extra.
You have to be extra.
Okay, well, now let's wrap this up. So nominate an unsung hero so I can forget to play it, and then tune in again on Friday, October 13th. Friday the 13th.
Oh my gosh. We need to get our Halloween costumes. We need a Halloween costume. We need... Yeah.
We'll see.
I know.
All right. That's going to do it for us. Thanks so much for watching, and thank you again, BEL Promo.
Thanks, BEL Promo.